And then here we have a lightsaber being passed.
The person passing that lightsaber is not a human. That's the thing I noticed at first, which makes me think it is either Max von Sydow's character or Lupa's character.
So
both of those are CG.
This looks a lot like Anakin Skywalker's lightsaber.
Yeah.
It does.
Which is the one that Luke got in Star Wars.
Yeah. And lost in Empire.
Right.
Which presumably plummeted to the surface of Cloud City. So let's look at that again, because I think you're right that hand is weird.
Yeah. Don't judge. You made somebody feel really bad if that's actually just a person.
Yeah, it seems almost definitely like an alien, and there's some bracelets on it.
Yeah.
And we know Andy Serkis is in the movie, but he's also acting, or he's also has his Imaginarium doing some performance capture, and I'm assuming that's a performance capture alien of some kind.
It looks fantastic. Now,
My sister has it.
Oh, did we see? Was that BB-8 over there? Did I see something?
Let's go back and take a look.
I'm sorry, I hadn't noticed it before. No.
No, it's a different droid.
No,
maybe?
but it does look like a feminine hand grabbing the lightsaber.
That is definitely at least somebody with long fingernails, at the very least.
Was that a ring on the finger too?
That is a ring.
Do we think that's Daisy?
In the trailer, though, he is discussing that his sister is strong in the Force over this shot, and this could be.
Do you think that could be Leia?
It could be.
Oh, that could be Leia. This could be perhaps somebody returning her father's lightsaber to her on whatever the homeworld of the new Republic or Imperium is.
I think that raises a lot of interesting questions. In that one of the most exciting things about the prequels, watching the original trilogy afterward, is the questions that Luke and Leia would have about their family lineage.
Right.
And this could be them exploring that. Not that we have any idea for sure.
You have that power too.
And then we have some black space. This Christmas.
So let's just say this life day.
Yeah,
we'll let it go.
And then we've got another angle on the X-Wings.
I love how the X-Wings bring up the water, like almost like when jets go over.
Yeah. It's awesome, and I also like Poe Dameron's face. He seems to be having a pretty good time flying that. I like that. I like that little character beat. He's loving it.
It evokes the Dam Busters, which is the movie that inspired much of the Trench Run.
Yeah.
And in that movie, they were literally flying over water, and they changed it to the trench, and now we've got that with the X-Wings. And then particularly...
that was very fast.
Wait, that was a really...
But it shows he can wield it and not stab himself with the guard.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to come out and say I like the guard. I think it's really cool looking.
Yeah,
and my thing with Star Wars is about 80% of the time I like it when it's cool looking, and I'm less worried about how it works. I think that's part of the beauty of Star Wars, is that it isn't about how it works, it's about how awesome it is, and I think that is an awesome looking lightsaber. Yeah. And there are people walking around with sort of like homemade versions of that, and it looks really neat. It looks really cool.
Well, I like the medieval look to it. It looks like a broadsword. It kind of brings it back to the
I love the unevenness of the blades that are coming out the side. It almost seems like handmade, or it's like shaped together.
It's either ancient or someone putting together a lightsaber who doesn't know how to put together a lightsaber.
It's a little rugged. Yeah, it's neat. It just says so much. It's so cool.
So now we have this.
You can see the TIE fighters are the ones causing the explosions behind him.
Which is interesting, because Boyega did confirm that he's a stormtrooper.
Did he? He seemed so afraid to even confirm that much.
He nodded when JJ wasn't looking. So.
And you can see BB-8 running in the background there.
I also want to say that's a really cool jacket. Is that one of the things that we've all learned about the original Star Wars is that Luke ends up with a cool jacket at the end, and I'm glad there's a cool jacket in this movie as well. I like that jacket a lot.
And then we have Daisy Ridley's Rey here with a staff of some sort running
We
right
saw in the
toward
first teaser the staff is on the side of her bike, and it disappears in one shot, which we don't know why. But
and then what is this over here in the bottom left? Like, who is that?
That's Darth Maul.
No, I think that's a Sasquatch. I think they got Bigfoot.
That is interesting. What is going on?
And then we've got some gun emplacements back here.
Innocent bystander. It's just collateral damage.
And here, these are these shield generators.
They're reminiscent of shield generators from Hoth. And then I can't even tell what that is. Some sort of market behind a fence. It's junk.
It's junk.
Well, she's a scavenger, so it makes sense that it would in fact literally be junk.
This is our first look at Kylo Ren in his mask.
That's a really cool mask. And in great Star Wars tradition, it seems really indicative of an Eastern influence. You can see this as being very medieval Japanese in a lot of ways, and it's really neat. And he's doing that classic force maneuver at the camera. I mean, this
shows he has the force power.
Yeah. Right. I mean, this is iconic.
Who's that in the background?
These are two of the new stormtroopers, and it looks like there's more in the background
and
as well.
Fire.
That's a shuttle.
Yeah. Well, and there's a lot of fire. A lot of the art that came out came out today was a lot of flamethrowers. Stormtroopers with flamethrowers.
So that's a whole bunch of bystanders, actually.
But they're behind the stormtroopers.
Yeah, these are all. Are these bystanders or are they Imperial? I can't quite tell if that's an Imperial hat or not. They're standing between the stormtroopers and the shuttlecraft. So do they come off the shuttlecraft?
Is that a shuttle or is that like another moisture?
I think that's a shuttlecraft. I think.
Perhaps they're refugees. They're getting out.
Maybe they're getting out. Yeah. What do you think, Peter? Is that a shuttlecraft with the wings up, or is it a moisture evaporator?
It looks like a shuttlecraft. Guys,
I could see
watching this again.
evaporator.
This is just so cool. I am geeking out.
Look at the lens flare. He got a little lens flare.
There it is.
There we go.
There we go. We got it.
There we go. We got him.
And they were unobtrusive.
So far.
Oh,
that's a super cool shot. Also, I feel like this is really vital. This is a new tattoo.
Yes.
This new symbol. This is a new tattoo for everybody.
I can guarantee you it's already been gotten on the floor.
You think so?
Somebody's got it.
They have a tattoo artist here at Celebration, so if you're at Celebration, you can get that tattooed on
So
your
who
arm.
is that figure in the center?
There are a lot of things going on in this. This looks very World War II, Triumph of the Will.
Yeah, very much.
It looks like many of the posters from World War II, the propaganda kind of
Don't
stuff.
the stormtroopers look happier now?
Yeah.
Like they have big old grins on their
like
faces.
Joker
This
grins.
is nice. I think they're happier.
Look at that TIE fighter, though.
That's a
in the
really cool
background.
TIE fighter.
And just look at the world they're on too. It's a snow planet, and they got
It's not just a snow planet. It's like a mountainous snow planet, which is different from Hoth, which is very much just a snow drifts. This looks like some kind of Alps mountain scenario.
So in the middle center of the column of stormtroopers, there's a different sort of stormtrooper that looks a little bit reminiscent of the snowtroopers.
Yeah, looks like it with the skirt.
And he's got the backpack, so that might be one of the flamethrower guys.
Why did they have skirts? What was the snow function of
Kept them warm.
It was to pee. It was to
kept
pee.
them warm.
Okay.
And these TIE fighters, like Peter pointed out, they are different. They're colored differently. They have they're a lot different than we've seen before.
I wonder if they have shields.
The paneling is even different. The paneling is cool.
And there's gun emplacements everywhere, and I want to know who this person up on the balcony
is. Is that Kylo Ren, or is that...
Could that be Gwendolyn Christie? I mean, this is a tall, thin figure.
With
could that be
some sort of white face that we can see? Someone's probably already blown that up at like 1080 to 50.
I'm gonna guess that's Gwendolyn Christie. That's my
There's
guess.
so many Star Wars nerds yelling at their computer screens
They know
right
the
now.
answer
They're
right like these dummies on the internet.
Well, and it's interesting to say we came straight from the panel to here, and this is the first time we've had a chance to go through it, or look at the internet really.
Right.
So here we have Rey again.
Rey, I mean, this shot just calls to mind Padme. I mean, this to me really indicates a lineage of some sort.
And Leia. I mean, it's very
young
much
Leia.
Leia.
I mean, 100%. That feels purposeful.
Yeah, you see that, you go, oh, I know why she's in this movie.
I wonder what this mass is here in front
Cotton
that she's
candy.
got. It's cotton candy.
These cool new TIE fighters.
Yeah.
Very much.
This is awesome. What a perfect time to pause that. I love it.
These guys are getting messed up by somebody.
There will be a Wilhelm scream right there, I can guarantee.
Is it? Now, can we watch this whole thing? Is it TIE fighters attacking TIE fighters?
It looks like... So somebody's in there.
Yeah, it looks like they...
Is it?
Here's the TIE fighters.
It might be Boyega.
Oh, it's TIE fighters fighting TIE fighters.
Yeah.
Because you can see there's red and green blasters coming, and then Boyega is all freaked out.
What are...
I love this stormtrooper. I mean,
He's amazing.
That feels to me like the TIE fighter pilot that got smashed by the asteroid in Empire.
I feel like in a year and a half you're going to be able to buy a Christmas ornament of this guy in this exact position.